Welcome back to a new episode of Jon Does. This is Jon Does, episode 143. 143 episodes of this show. It's crazy. What am I doing with my life? I don't even know anymore. How's everybody doing? It's Saturday. This is the new schedule for the foreseeable future. I seem to be doing okay with the view count here on Saturday, so I might stick with it for a while. Forgive me, I need to take a drink real quick. I forgot to do that 10 minutes ago. But anyways, before we get started, don't forget to check out wilddinosaur.com. And go follow me on Instagram. Instagram's got some cool stuff. I post art there and silly things. And I try to utilize my Instagram stories for updates on, like, is the show happening? Or, you know, I also use the community tabs for updates on the show here on YouTube. But, yeah, follow me on Instagram because I got stuff there that's not here on YouTube. But the other thing is the website. Go to wilddinosaur.com and check out all kinds of stuff. I'm having some new music coming soon. So as you can see here on the homepage, this is what it looks like. There's a couple music videos there on the homepage that I've made. And then up at the top, there's the merch store, and you can check out all kinds of cool designs that I made right here on the merch store. There's T-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, baseball style tees, sweatshirts, hoodies, zip ups, socks, all kinds of stuff, you know. So go check that out. And then recently we had mugs and framed prints added. There's only a couple of framed prints for now. And so hopefully this year I'll do some more. But anyways, check out wilddinosaur.com. And go buy yourself something and support the show. If you like what I'm doing here, then I desperately need the help and support. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now. I'm working full-time temporarily, doing photo retouching. It's not even retouching so much. It's just photo editing for a photography place nearby that's doing like school photos and stuff like that. So that's what I've been mostly up to. The big projects that I'm working on, as you've probably heard me talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks now, No Friends on This Planet EP is gonna be coming soon. I still don't have any updates on that. I had to re-record a couple of things, so I'm still trying to get myself in a position where the songs I'm comfortable with, and then there's gonna be, well, I got to re-record vocals on one song and then record vocals for another track. So it's going to take me a little bit of time. I still really want to get this record out before the end of the year. The reason it might take so long from now and then is, first of all, there's the whole process of finishing these tracks. If I'm lucky, I can get the vocals recorded in like one of these weekends. This weekend's not gonna work for me for various reasons, but if I can get those vocals recorded, Pat and I can do some mix sessions with those, and I can get it out. I can start getting a release date, but once I have the music done, then to put it up in the stores. I use DistroKid to distribute my music, and that goes to Spotify, Apple, Amazon. I think it even goes to like Napster. It goes to all the streaming services. And it takes, I forget the average, it's like 2 to 3 weeks. I think they say like a month to be safe. But when you upload to DistroKid and tell it to send it out to the stores, it needs some time to make sure like the music you're not uploading is like you didn't re-upload like some copywritten music, you know, like you're not just using DistroKid to like repost King Gizzard or pick a band. I mean, King Gizzard's maybe not the best example because they oftentimes let people re-release bootlegs frequently. But you know, like, you know, let's just for argument's sake use it was a big Taylor Swift. You know, they just want to make sure that I'm not re-uploading Taylor Swift's music to my own distribution stores and trying to make money off of content that's not mine. So that takes a couple of weeks to clear before you get the okay that it's good to go. So yeah, that's why it might take me a little bit of time. So like if I can get this done if I can finish recording everything and be in the mixing stage by the end of October, I'll be good to go. 'Cause you know, once it's being mixed, well, the other thing I forgot to mention too is Smell the Rain and No Friends on This Planet, 2 singles I released already. Both of them are on the record. Both of them have been not remixed. I didn't remix them, but the mixing, I guess it may be a remaster on those tracks has already taken place, and they already sound a lot better. So I will be posting those videos with the new audio when the time comes. So please watch those videos when I re-release them, because I want to try to match the view counts on what they're at currently. I think both of them are 300 or 400 views or something like that. And so I want to try to match those when the songs get uploaded here on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. You'll start knowing that the record's getting done when you start seeing those videos getting posted, because like I said, there's going to be a final like master that I have to do with Pat, where we take all of the songs and make sure they're all not necessarily uniform, but close enough together that like the volume levels don't drop drastically between songs and stuff like that. So once that's done, you know, there'll be announcements on the old release on that, the old album release. The old album relief. Anyways, so yeah, there's stuff going on musically. I already have the next record after that well on its way. I'm already really happy with it. I'm actually getting really excited about. I do this, you know. I skip steps or processes sometimes, and I'm like, I've got this record I'm super excited about. It'll be out in like a year, and then it turns into like I either don't put the record out the way I originally explained it, or things change all the time when you're making art, which is why you know, making movies is especially difficult. You know, you get a script, and then the script changes from the time that it's written to the time that it's shot and edited. Things change, you know, decisions get made, and you know. So speaking of films, there is a script I got that I'm gonna direct. We have a short film. I'm not gonna talk about what it is too much yet, but there's a short film in the works. I went over to a buddy's house the other day and read the script. We did a table read on the first draft of it. I think we're gonna do a couple of adjustments, a couple of small adjustments on the script, and then get everything ready to go from there. I got a list of things I got to take care of. What was it? Here's my notebook with the script in it. Yeah, got to do some things. We got to finalize the script and then do a lookbook. We got a couple of locations. We need cast. If anybody listening is in Southern California and wants to be a part of this short film that I will be doing, none of this is union. This is all passion project stuff. So don't be scared about, am I breaking? Am I a scab? No. We're not union. We have no deal with anybody. This will go into our reels on YouTube, maybe some festivals or something, depending. But we just want to make a film, a short film. It's about 20 pages, something like that, 20, 25 pages. So if you're interested in acting, that's one of the things we're short on. We have some crew. We have some crew. We have gear. We have, like I said, some locations. What we don't have is actors. So if you're interested, reach out to me through Instagram, I think. Mostly, again, just to reiterate, if you're in Southern California, north of LA, Ventura County, Santa Barbara, that area, maybe even the Valley. I don't want to waste too many people's time because we have not a budget, but we can figure some things out. But if you're trying to act, build a resume, a demo reel, I'll definitely help you out with that. So reach out and let's work together on some stuff, because I really want to get some film stuff made. And hopefully that happens. Well, I mean, I don't know when we can start shooting, obviously, because we have a lot of stuff to take care of first. Damn, why am I? Oh, it's just been it's a Saturday. You know what I mean? It's a Saturday. No Pat this week. I kind of glossed over that. We mentioned this before. Pat's up on a trip with with his roommate and some other friends for his roommate's birthday. So hope you guys are having a good time. I got some pictures. I think they went to there's the Science Museum, and then there's also it's not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I forget what they call it, but it looks like that's where they went. And I got a bunch of pictures so far from Pat about maybe we'll do a little catch up with Pat when he comes back. Maybe we'll see if he has some stuff to share with us about his trip. He can tell you guys where he went, and what he thought of it, and then he can talk a bunch of shit about his roommate on air, and then pretend it didn't happen when he goes back to his house. Well, I heard you talking shit. I wasn't talking shit. It was on John's podcast I was watching. Oh, that was just AI. So anyways, it's about 15 minutes into the show now, and I've just babbled at you guys about the website, which I always do. Please go to the wilddinosaur.com, and not the Wild Dinosaur, it's just wilddinosaur.com. Please go to the website, buy something. Really appreciate when you guys do that. Again, it is really the best way to support the channel right now. If I get a little bigger, maybe I'll consider like a Patreon or something like that. I think I have a Patreon account when I was using it to like support other channels and stuff like that, but I don't use it much for this channel, mostly just because I'm not totally weird about like asking for money that way as a struggling artist, but I want to give something back. like I've heard stories about like you just donate money to people for whatever, and you know they just take your money and whatever. And then I've even heard of other artists like promising they're gonna do this, or this if you donate to their Kickstarter or whatever, and then those Kickstarters don't really go anywhere, and I don't know. So why this is why I use the website is if you purchase something off the website, it supports me, but it's also you get something out of it too. It's not just, oh, this guy's live streaming, let's give him $5. I mean, look, I would love to get to the point where people want to do that. I don't think we're there. You know, I hope to build the quality of this show over time, more, and yeah. So stick around to the channel, enjoy the content. Oh, looked like I was frozen for a second. I need to do a restart on my computer at some point this evening. Obviously not going to do it now, but yeah. Anyways, this week's episode is just going to be a little chill. And it's going to be chill because I'm just going to play some guitar for a while. Let me get this all set up and whatnot. Yeah, last week was fun playing music, so wanted to just kind of wanted to fiddle around a bit, you know. If anybody's got things they want to talk about, we can talk about them. But here we go. You ready? Oh, there it is. Oh, I need to get that delay pedal on. There we go. So I don't usually play with a ton of gain. Well, I haven't been for the last couple years. Oh, I got some cables all tied up. Hold on one sec. This is cables. It's the story of my life. The bane of my existence. Oh, that's why. There we go. Dummy. Sometimes I forget things about guitar. Yeah, I don't play a lot of like super gainy or distorted guitar much these days, but there's some. It's especially exploring my amp. I sometimes when I'm playing heavy distortion, sometimes I just am like, how do I describe this? Sometimes the tone of the guitar, I'm like, this sounds bad. This sounds just like gross, distortion-y, heavy, gainy, just like, I don't know, frequencies that just sit there. And then I record stuff like that, just being like, you know, at least get a scratch track down or something. And then the playback always sounds a lot better to me than I expected. But this amp, though, I'm telling you guys, orange amps. Oh, I'm playing on the... There we go. wrong. Ooh, who am I playing? Name the band. That's all I got there. I'm not big on playing a ton of covers because I don't like remembering other people's songs. I like riffs. A sloppy version of that. I've been playing that riff for a decade, but it's been a while since I've really practiced that one, because when you get into that one, you got some slides going on there. That's it. Something like that. I can't remember. It's like I don't remember. I'm sorry. Ryan, if you're watching, forgive me. My memory is not serving me on these slides. So, I've been having a lot of guitar conversations recently. Well, I always do. If it's not, usually it's with my buddy Ryan, who, if you're familiar with the show, I did some episodes with Ryan. He's been on the show. He's called in before. We also did some segments previously, the 90s nostalgia, where we went over some bands from the 90s that we were listening to and reevaluating, or just, we might get back to that. I should talk to Ryan about that. See if he's available some of these days to do something like that again. Of course, like I was saying earlier, I have a bunch of projects in the works, so stay tuned. The other person I've been talking about guitars with is my brother. I'm not totally sure on his musical journey. Here we go. I'm not totally sure on his musical journey in his head lately, because we all have our own head canon for what we're doing with music. And they've come to visit a handful, but my brother lives out of the country. He works for the government, and so they're not always readily available. And over the last year or so, him and my nephew and my sister-in-law have come to visit a handful of times. And as my nephew's getting older, because he's 6 now, as he's gotten older, he's showing interest in music stuff. And my brother's always had music year round. I think he's just investing a little bit more into, you know what? The real thing is he's reestablished himself, his love for the Grateful Dead. And I think he's, going through this wow, man, guitars like this is really cool, these guitar sounds and these riffs and arrangements and stuff like that. So I think he got a little bit interested. And then, when they come to visit me, I've got all this stuff here. I don't play it I was thinking about this earlier this week, and I don't know why I didn't do it, but I have this bass amp over here. I should play that for you guys one of these shows instead of guitar. I don't play bass as much as guitar, but I love bass. I love me some bass. Got a little bass amp over here, and then, obviously I got my guitar amp here. And then keyboards. I got some keyboards around. even have a keyboard for sale. Anybody looking for a Korg mini lug? Hopefully you're in the local area because I don't want to ship it. And then the drum machine, which I haven't had in a while because Pat's holding on to that for me. He's supposed to put some drum kits on there a while ago, but it is what it is. Pat, if you're listening, I want that drum machine back. Anyways, they've come to visit, and my brother, like, as he's playing like my guitars and bass and stuff like that, he's like, "This is really fun." You know, he really likes it. It sounds good, and you know, it's really fun to get into music stuff. And so he has purchased himself some instruments recently. He bought a Fender Jazz bass, which I also have a Fender Jazz bass. And he was sending me not ideas, but he'd been looking around at guitars for a while. It's where he's at. It's difficult for him to get certain things shipped to him. So like a new Fender guitar, or you know, something from Sweetwater or Guitar Center or something, it's difficult to ship to where he's at. So he's either got to pay a ton of money, or hopefully find something local, which I'm sure he could if he wanted to. But he ended up getting, it's a Strat. He got I forget. Hold on. The bass. Oh, I got a text message. Wait, what was that notice? After Party Season 2? I didn't care for After Party Season 1. Actually, I didn't watch After Party. I was thinking of something else. The bass that he bought is like it's kind of like an army-ish green. Here, let's see if I can get the camera to pick this picture up. Seafoam green. No, it's not doing very well. You can kind of see that. Seafoam green jazz bass, and then he's got this or seafoam green, like army green. But then the Strat, I'm curious about this Strat. I want to play this thing because I'm a fan of P90 pickups and guitars, and this Strat, again, I'm gonna try to tilt it so it's not right in the light. But yeah, this like bluish green, seafoam green Strat has P90 pickups in it, and that was cool for me because I love P90 pickups. Not that I'm gonna have access to it or anything. It was just cool because I don't think I've seen many Strats like that. Usually the P90 setup with Fenders, I mean, they can do it with any guitar, but I usually see them with the Jazz Masters, which I'm a fan of. I like the Jazz Masters. Yeah, so he sent me a quick little recording of something that he had been working on, and it sounds really good. This delay back in here because this is a good one. taken me a long time to have a guitar setup that sounds as good as this. And I mean, there's probably tone nerds out there that are like, yeah, it could sound better. I don't care. I don't care. Whoops. This is a riff that I've been playing. Well, not just playing, but recording. I usually do this one on a cleaner channel, though. Oh, my tone's all the way down. There we go. I forget how to play that one. So yeah, that's a riff that I've been. Actually, I already recorded this song as what was the original riff? I forget how I played the original riff because I've rewritten it now, but it was a lot lower. It was up here. But then when I recorded it, I was realizing that was kind of sitting in the bass tone, and mixing the bass and the guitar was more difficult because they were kind of sitting in similar areas. And so yeah, I just decided to move that riff around. And yeah, that's gonna be coming out on the No Friends EP. That song, I'll just start spoiling some stuff for you guys. I have the track listing. What is it? Let me pull it up real quick because I have it right here on my iTunes. By the way, iTunes, my God, Apple Music, whatever. No, it's iTunes. This is iTunes. Apple Music is kind of like Spotify in a sense, but iTunes, I still use iTunes because I have to put my music somewhere when I make it. And iTunes has, for me, historically been the place to do that. But my God, utilizing iTunes for my own music has just been a headache. It's stupid. But like when I record a song, even if it's just like a rough draft demo, whatever, I do like to put it in some sort of playlist and transfer it from my computer to my phone, right? Sounds natural. I like to listen to that song on various speakers, in various situations, in my car, on my Bluetooth speaker that I have in my bathroom when I take a shower, headphones, things like that. You know, I like the variety to hear my mix and how it comes out on consumer speakers. And so if there's anything I can hyper focus on and think about, I use that as a way to hear myself back. But it used to just be drag and drop. You used to just be able to drag and drop a song into iTunes, and boom, it was there. You drag it, you plug your phone in, or iPod Nano, whatever it was at the time. You just drag and drop it, and then boom, it's there. It's on your thing. And maybe I'm missing something, but it's been years, and this process has been more and more frustrating for me, because now, whenever I have a track, I export, I put it into a playlist, add metadata, title and what the album's going to be called, or the BPMs, or if there's a, album art or a song art that I've made already. Then I add that. The process now is you can still drag and drop, but then you have to go in, you have to manually do everything. It's just a pain in the ass. Yeah. And whenever I want to organize stuff through iTunes, like let's say I want to organize the playlists on my phone through iTunes. You used to just pull up your you'd have your regular iTunes library or playlist that you've made, and then when you plug your phone in, it will pop up like your phone or your iPod or whatever, and then there used to be a drop down and you could see all the playlists there and stuff like that. It was super easy to manage. Now it is having to go, what do? You have to go to like sync settings and then manage storage, and then you have to search for the things that, in my case, I redo songs, and so I'll have an older version on there that I'm like, this is to me is obsolete now. I want this new version on there, so I gotta go in there, I gotta delete the songs, I gotta find them. You get like, yeah, I don't know. I'm irritated. I've been irritated about this for a long time, but I just do the thing because whatever. Apple. Apples and oranges. Actually, I do have apples and oranges. I have a bunch of Apple products because I'm a shill. No, I'm not a shill. I've bought into the old Apple bullshit. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not a brandist so much when it comes to really anything. I just need stuff that works well. And Apples have worked well for me for a while. As a company and their business model, I don't necessarily agree with a lot of stuff. But Apple computer, laptop, desktop, iPhone, other stuff. Whatever. What is I have 2 mice. 2 of these. Whatever. You don't care. You don't care about the Apple products. But then my amps. My guitar amp is an orange amp. And then I have another tiny orange amp. Little micro crush. It's like $70. It runs on 9-volt batteries. And you can take it out and you can play your guitar on a little like... Okay, I want that distortion guy. Well, here's the little orange amp. This thing. Get that volume out of there. Yeah, this thing's cool, man. I really love the small amp situation. A lot of the companies do these days. But this has got an 8 ohm out, DC power, and an aux in on top of the regular headphone out, and just, you plug in your guitar into this thing. And it's got a built-in tuner, which I don't really use. I don't know how to tune. I'm just kidding. I used to have a massive problem doing that, tuning my guitar. I would just pick up my guitar and start playing all the time. I mean, look, things still get out of tune all the time, especially with a guitar like this, where you got the old whammy bar. A good guitar with a whammy. What did I do here? Oh, weird. A good guitar stays relatively in tune when you whammy, and this guitar does. I've had some other guitars. I had this really nice Gretsch guitar. I mean, I guess it wasn't it wasn't like the top of the line Gretsch or anything like that. I bought it when I was leaving Chico. Like the day I moved out of Chico, I bought this guitar. And I don't know why I was doing this. I just was like, I have the money right now. I'm going to buy this guitar. So I go into the music shop and I buy, it was a Gretsch Corvette. So it was a thin body, kind of looked like a weird shaped SG. It's got like a taller curve up at the top and a shorter one at the bottom. And that had a Bigsby bridge on it. And I had a hard time keeping that one in tune. I guess it wasn't the whole guitar. It was mostly, I think it was the G string. I think that one was the problematic string that always got away from me. When I used that Bigsby. Nobody knows this? I think it's a Bush song from 12 Stone. Sounds like a Bush song. I think it is. Oh, man. This is, I'm sure, a fun episode for everybody. I'm just playing guitar, you know. Just living the dream. Living the old Guitar Hero dream. You probably see my TV is on up there. It's not usually on. Well, that's because I drank the Kool-Aid. Or I ate the devil fruit, if you will. I watched the One Piece live action series on Netflix and enjoyed it quite a bit. So I decided to go for it. Decided to watch the original series. So I know it's a massive undertaking. There's like over 1,000 episodes, and then there's the manga. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Is it Bomb? Sorry, I just pulled up Spotify. I think it's Bomb. Oh, I can't tell anyways, because I have no output for the speakers currently. Oh no, my pick. Go back to that delay. This delay sounds great. Oh no, I forgot how to play some of my favorite songs. I haven't been practicing very much. I was saying earlier, I don't like to play too many other people's songs because then I forget things. I only have so much room in my brain. I am an actual goldfish. They can fit like one or two things in there, and then if you make me think of remember something else, all that information's gone. Just all of the other stuff. Like, I learned how, what was it? What did I learn? Like, I learned how to, fuck, what was I doing? I learned something weird. Super weird. What was it? Oh, I did trapeze one time. Actually, in the city where Pat's at currently, I did some trapeze lessons from my ex-girlfriend's friend, who is a trapeze performer, who invited us for some free lessons. So I did trapeze one day. I had a broken hand when that all went down. But yeah, that sucked. That was a whole situation leading into issues with my ex anyway, so I don't want to go there. We're not going there. That's not why we're here. You don't want to hear my stories about my exes, although I do have a lot of stories I should probably tell you guys about at some point. Just in general, like weird life stuff that I've been through. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the trapeze thing. But so I learned some like important lessons, like how you're supposed to swing properly, how you're supposed to like do the body like movement to like get up there and then flip your legs up and get your knees over the bar and then do a hang where your arms are, you know, you completely let go, hands, you're just hanging there upside down by your knees. I learned how to do that. You know what? Forgot how to do taxes. That's how my brain works. I just straight up, what is finance? I don't even know what that word means anymore. I just regurgitated it off of something I read on in a Reddit thread. Let's get back to some of this, because you know, we're almost through with this episode, and I guess I meant to tell people, because I've talked about it for a couple weeks now. I've been trying to get Ted Theodore Cruz Esquire Jr. the Third, Frankenweenie, on the show. We've reached out to his people. We're really trying. We're really trying to get Ted Cruz. I mean, Joe Biden was a huge get recently. There's a couple other people we've reached out to that I've not said no yet. So hopefully we can get those people on. This week just didn't work out for the old Theodore Cruzy over here. So we'll get him. We'll get him one of these weeks. Maybe Pat will be here. Maybe Pat won't be here for it. This would have been a solid weekend. Man, why am I keeping yawning? Oh, sorry. This would have been a good week to have him on. You know, just Pat wasn't here, so it would have been a good time to get some real in-depth questions that all of us want to know about Ted Cruz. This would have been a good weekend to have him on, but unfortunately, here we are. It's me playing guitar again this weekend. So I hope you're all enjoying these episodes. This one was a little bit more relaxed than I have in a couple of weeks, but I hope you guys enjoy listening to me jabber and messing around on the old guitar. Again, I'm really sloppy today. I should apologize for that. I should apologize for not being, you know, I should apologize for not being Prince or Eddie Van Halen or both those guys are dead now. I should apologize for not being, I don't know, what's the dude's name from Polyphia? Great band. Not totally my thing, but they're really impressive. Sometimes there is music that comes out that people are like, this is the greatest thing ever. And sometimes it's just like, you know, yeah, that's technically good. But I don't want to use the word pretentious. But sometimes those things borderline pretentiousness to me. When a song's all about, and again, I'm not placing blame on specific people or bands or anything like that. It's just like these are the types of things that don't appeal to me much as a guitar player myself. Like, I don't really care about trying to make the fastest route. If there's something that I'm trying to make that I think fits or should fit, then sure. But I think there's a lot of music out there, especially guitar music. And it's been like this for decades, guys. It's been like this since like the 60s, 70s. Well, 70s and 80s. I think it started to really, this mindset really started to burrow itself in the brains of guitar players. Just like the highly technical player. I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bad-mouthing the technicality on it. But as a listener to music sometimes, I just don't need to listen to that. Sometimes you just want a good old, just something that's maybe not so distorted. Whoopsies. My room's small. I gotta be careful. But see, there's ooh, car alarm. Okay, let's see if I can make something of this. Oh, man. Turn your car alarm back on. Bow, 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 bow. Oh man, this delay is just ruining it. Just turn on the old aqueduct pedal. There we go, you can hear that. Alright, well, you know what? It's 7 o'clock. You guys have probably heard me fiddle around on guitar enough for this evening, this fine Saturday evening. I hope you guys are all having a good weekend in general. Let me take this guitar off. I hope you're all relaxing. Let me mute that. I'll just do a little tearing down process while I'm live. Yeah, again, I know this was maybe not as silly or out there as some of the last handful of episodes that I've put out, but I appreciate you guys joining me this week. The other reason why I'm a little low energy is because this is the last time you guys will see me as a 38-year-old. Next time I'm back, I will be 39 years old. You guys will see me next week, and I will be a year older, a full year. It'll have been a full year from today till next week. I love when people say that. You're a full year older. No, I'm like a day older than yesterday. Yeah, my birthday is this week. So let me turn this off. Sorry about that. I'm a little OCD with gear. yeah, I'll be a little older. Yeah, and I'm not really sure what I want. I'm not really sure what I want to do with myself for my birthday. My family's been asking me if I want to go to dinner or anything like that, but to be honest, I really just want to like finish my EP and get started on some more of this work for this short film. These are the things. Look, life is short, and I've spent a lot of time not knowing what I wanted in life. And I always look like I'm doing weird stuff and having fun, and I am. Don't get me wrong. But I do work hard to do the things that I'm doing, and there's been more direction in my life for the last couple of years than I've had in ever. And I as I get older, it's less about like. I mean, I haven't been big on birthday presents in years. You get them and they're nice when family and friends get you a nice gift or whatever. But I haven't really been big on that kind of thing in a long time. And I don't know. I feel like I keep calling myself in my head a failed artist, and it's not that I'm a failed artist. It's that I'm a struggling artist. I haven't failed yet. I mean, failure's always happening, but it's not a failure until you call it. And I'm not ready to call it. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to call it. You can call me a failed musician when I'm dead in like a day. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I only say that because I'm like depressed or anything like that. I hope you guys didn't take that. It was just a quick little joke, is because I'm getting old. My hip gave out, that kind of joke. Yeah, I don't know. I just birthdays are more about. For me, I just don't care. Birthdays should be about your mom, the person that brought you into this world. Really, I don't need a day for me. I don't really need that. I just want to make art that people connect with, and that's really the important thing in my life, in this life that I want, and so. Yeah, I don't know. I hope I can get some music done this weekend, because like I've mentioned before, I'm working full time, so it's harder for me to get stuff done during the week like I had been. So weekends are my time to get more work done. Most of the stuff I got to do right now is vocals, anyways, and that's more of a nighttime thing around here. It's just quieter and easier to record vocals for me at night. I mean, it's not like I can belt out. I'm not a great singer in general anyway, so. Look, why am I babbling about this stuff? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't. But you know what you can do? You can go to wilddinosaur.com. And you can check out the merch store there. You can support the channel. There's some great stuff. I hope you guys check it out, because I keep my art there, And I have yet to see this, but one day it'd be cool to be like walking around somewhere, and then like I just see somebody randomly wearing one of my shirts. That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Man, that'd be awesome. Family and friends, I've gotten them to get some stuff, or I've given them some stuff that they rock. But stickers, I've given out tons of stickers. I still have a bunch of stickers. I'd like to sell more of those, but whatever. If you want stickers, just let me know. yeah, that's it. Go check out the wilddinosaur.com, purchase some stuff, support the channel. The other thing I have going on is in the link of this video there, or in the, I always do that. I will never ever get this right, and I apologize. But in the description for this video, there is a link to donate to Planned Parenthood, because I'm a big supporter of Planned Parenthood, and I think everybody should be. I mean, it's a long conversation, but Planned Parenthood does some great stuff, and I support them because other people think they're just whatever. That's neither here nor there. I'll be back next Saturday at 6 p.m. with another episode of Jon Does. Pat might be back. Maybe we can get a little update on his trip. And, yeah. So, have a good week, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Relax. Hope you have an easy week at work or school or whatever it is you guys do. And stay golden, pony boy.